To all the geeks and nerds out there, welcome back to another episode of Beyond Logic. And today we're starting over here at the menagerie that we began construction of last week, and we've got a bit of a fix to do because if you look up right above my head, there's a wood block that is the wrong way around. So if I zoom in and just look above my head, the grain is going the opposite way than what it should do. So yeah, some eagle-eyed people in the comments let me know about that, and it was upsetting. So we need to fix that right now before we do anything else. Most important job of the day is to fix this. So we need to do it right now. So let's break that, and I think we just have to do it. No, not like that. I did it wrong already. We've got to do it like this. Yes. Okay. So now, if we go back over here, it should look good again. Yes. All right. So that is all fixed. All right. And that is the end of the episode. No, just joking. All right. We're going to do some work over in the Death Star today. I've got some finishing up I want to do. And yeah, I'm going to work. I think we're going to work on the control room and get some farms all linked up so we can turn them on and off. And yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Now, we might come back here if we get some time, but time is a little short today. So yeah, let's hop on over to the Death Star and see what we can do. And as we make our way back to the Death Star, I'm flying around our ships that are here, and I'm kind of reminiscing a little bit about episode 100 that was a couple of weeks ago now, but so happy how that turned out. Oh man, that took a lot of planning and a lot of hard work, as I'm sure a lot of you know. But yeah, now I'm kind of flying around here, and to be honest, I feel like I'm a little bit lost because I had the plan that took us from, I think, something like episode 80 all the way up to 100, and I knew exactly what I was doing for those kind of 20 weeks. But now I don't really have a plan, so we need to come up with a new plan to go forward. So I've been thinking about a few ideas, and I've actually come up with an idea for episode 150. Yes, so I have got a plan. Well, not a plan. I've got an idea. I've got like a glint in my eye, if you like, and now I need to turn that into reality. So yeah, I've got an idea for what we can do for that episode. Not die though, of course. So, but that is going to take a bit of work. So, yeah, I might talk about that as we go on, but we'll see what happens. So today we are going to go up to our control room and see if we can wire up a few more farms. So here we are at level 9, and our control room is just over here, and this is where we've got a few farms linked up to this thing already, but not everything. So all of the ones that have got a lever above, they are linked up to a farm. So that's our villager breeder, so we can turn that on and off. So we've got a few things. So our cactus farm we need to wire up. Actually, so this one, yeah, so carrots and also potatoes. That was one we had linked up previously, but then that broke. And so now we've redesigned how those farms worked. I actually, off camera, I actually got these wired up. So I'll come and show you that later on. We haven't seen that in an episode yet, so we'll go and have a look at that. So the other ones we need to do, we need to wire up the kelp and the wheat farm. We've got sugarcane already wired up and the chicken farm. And we've got to wire up the bamboo. That word escaped me for a second. The bamboo farm and also the wool farm. So not sure how many of these will wire up. Oh yeah, and these guys, melons and pumpkins. So yeah, so I think I've got a rough plan of how I'm going to do all of those. So it should be all right. Just a question of how many we can do in the episode. So I think what we're going to do is let's do these two first, the melons and pumpkins. Let's go down to the farms and have a look how they work. So here are the melons and the pumpkins. This is the farms, and we've got 6 of these silos all together. And just to refresh your memory, there is a sapling just in there, just behind that glowstone, and it tries to grow, but it can't because there's a block above it. And whenever it tries to grow, there's an observer looking at it, and that triggers all of these pistons that are behind where the crops grow that push forward and break them. So yeah, to turn this off, I think it's quite a simple thing. If we can hop down there, so if we run around here and then hop down here, I think we should, because we did a little bit of work on this recently anyway. So yeah, so this dirt block right here, that is the dirt block that the sapling is on top of. And this observer right here, this is the one that notices when it tries to grow. So I think to turn this off, all we've got to do is add a piston to this observer, and then just pull it down. And then of course, then it won't be able to see the sapling, and then it won't propagate the signal all the way up. So I think we just need to have 6 pistons on all of these 6 silos, or these 6 observers, and then run the redstone down from the control room down to here, and that should be quite a simple job. So I think that's a good one to get going. So let's get some bits together and work out how we're going to transmit this signal all the way from up here to down there. But first of all, let's make sure that our switch is going to work. So I'm going to just pillar up here, and yeah, let's see if we can put a piston in to see what's what. So that's the observer. So if we come here now, I think what I want to do is if the lever is on in the control room, then I want this farm to be on. So that means this observer needs to be in this position. So we need the piston to be extended. So we need to have it not there. We need to have it like that. Okay. So now if we don't fall down, if we put that there and power it, and so that's going to be the on state. So that's the on. So that leaves going to be on in our control room. Now when we turn it off, pulls it down, propagates that signal all the way up. But now our observer is now facing the dirt block, and that shouldn't have any more updates. So that should do the trick. So now if we were to remove all of this, so actually we want some proper blocks underneath it. So what we actually need to do is we just need to power that block. So now to work out how I'm going to do that. So we're probably going to have a redstone signal maybe going this way. Will it fit underneath? Oh yes. So it will fit underneath the ice. So we can have redstone going that way. Because what I'm thinking of is we can do something similar to what we did with the carrot and potato farm. So I'll show you that again in a second. But if we have we did that with water, so we can have a little piece of water fall down from there all the way down, capture it over here somewhere, and then redstone signal comes down this way. And then, yeah, to each of these pistons. So the 3 on this side are the melons, and the 3 on that side are the pumpkins. So let me just remind you what we did with the carrots and potatoes. So that was a little while ago, so we may well have forgotten. So what we did with that is we got this little contraption down here, and some water falls into this block right here. So above it, just above there, it's pretty hard to see, but there's a dispenser there that dispenses out a little bit of water and sucks it back up again, but enough for the water to fall all the way down to here. And then we capture it. That gives us a signal. And we have this T flip-flop here with this redstone block that goes down here. And yeah, that gives us a signal, and it goes all the way down this way into some shenanigans with pistons and whatnot that way. But if we actually go into the farm, you will see what I have done. So what I've done here is that those redstone signals wire up to this piston back here and also this one back here. And that means that when the farm is off, it extends these lamps. And so now the villager that's on this side, the farmer, and also the one on this side, can't come over to this guy. So they end up standing over here. And of course they can't throw their goods into the holes. So that means, yeah, we don't have any items flowing around when we don't need them. So I think we're pretty much full up on carrots and potatoes. So I've turned this farm off. So that saves us a little bit of lag with the items flowing around, you know, all over our world. And that's what we're trying to do with all these farms, just trying to reduce the lag. And, you know, if we don't need the item, then, you know, why do we have to farm it? You know, if we get to a point where we need those items again, then we'll turn it back on again. So, yes, I think that's what I'm going to do is probably wire up 2 of these water things. The water things, that's what they're called. A water thingy-jig. So 2 of those, 1 over there, 2 over there, 1 for the pumpkins, 1 for the melons. And yeah, should be pretty straightforward. So just going to copy what we've done over there. I need to remind myself, it was a little while ago, but I think that should be pretty good and should work. We're almost there. There is the top of one of our water thingies. That's the one. That is the one for the pumpkins, and this one over here is one for the melons. We've got one last job, and that's to put the water in. I've already done it for the other one. Now we need to be careful. I've not tested this yet, but this could be disastrous because we've got a lot of concrete powder, and if water goes the wrong way or goes somewhere it shouldn't, then yeah, that's going to be quite painful. So hopefully this is going to work. So if we go back into our control room up here, and you can see over here I've added the levers and I've turned these, so these are both on. Now if we hop on over to my camera account, I'll give you a quick tour of the redstone. So here we are underneath, and you can see that all of our observers are in the on position, so they're looking at the sapling. So that means this farm is on. So that's the same for all of these. They're all the same, and you can see that there's just some simple redstone that goes into all of these pistons, and they all end up wiring. So there's the other one over there too. And they all end up coming from this source up here, this power source, which is this block right here. So that's the block that turns the whole thing on and off. And yeah, so that connects up to our water thingy right here, and this is where the water should land, right in here, and we detect it from this observer, and that turns the whole thing on or off. And then if we go up from here, if we scoot up quite a long way, so this is the reason why I like using the water, because it saves having like an absolute ton of slime blocks going down, and yeah, it's a bit different. So if we go all the way up to the top, we end up here, and the water is dispensed out of that dispenser, and this redstone here goes all the way back, all the way here, along here, round here, and to our control room, which is just here. And there I am. You can see me in there. So, and there's our other line that goes to the pumpkins as well. So if I was to flip the lever, so let's go down here first before I flip the lever. Let's go down here and see this thing turn on. And so I'm going to do the melons first. So let's flip the lever, and this should activate, and the water should come down. There it is. Here it comes. Yes, all right, that's good. Now we just need to make sure it lands in the right place. And once it does that, that should turn the farm off because, of course, it's currently on at the moment. So it's going to follow this water down and it should land in here. Here it comes. Did I get it right? I did. Yes, it worked. It worked. Oh, yes. If you go down here, the farm is now off. So the observer has been pulled down. Awesome. Right, let's just double check and make sure that our pumpkins are working too. So I'm just going to flip the pumpkin lever right now. It's flipped and hopefully the water should come out. There it is. It's coming. So this should be the same deal. So down here, if we scoot down this way, here is our catcher, our water thingy. So hopefully the water should just fall inside that hole and then that should turn off. Here it comes. Nice. All right, let's have a look. Just double check under here. And all of the observers are now down. Yes. So we can now turn our pumpkin and melon farms on and off at will. Brilliant. That is awesome. Okay, that's really cool. So we've got those two wired up. So the next thing is to think about what we're going to do next. I think probably the easiest ones to do are going to be these two right here, the bamboo and the wall farm, because they are directly, pretty much directly below where we are here on that side. So I think we'll do those next. But before we do those, yeah, I've got to clear something up. There's something I need to clear up. So over here is our trading hall with the emeralds. So here is our trading hall. Now I need to clear something up. So the mighty Mumbo Jumbo, the spoon himself, has built this this trading hall in Hermitcraft, and that's all good in the hood. But he says that his villagers have ended up pathfinding to a different block and lost their point of interest, and they don't refresh their trades. Now, I don't know how he's done that because that shouldn't happen. So in my world, I haven't seen any of that stuff happen. And in fact, if you look closely at these villagers, they can't pathfind anywhere. The only one they can pathfind to is this block right here. So this guy here, he's standing on this this trapdoor right here. He's got solid blocks both either sides of him. Well, they're slabs, but you know it can't pathfind through that. Behind him, he's got an observer, can't pathfind that way. So the only block he can pathfind to is this one in front. Now, there isn't enough space above him because there's only 1.5 blocks above, so he can't pathfind anywhere. This dude is trapped, so he shouldn't lose his trade, and that's the same for all of these, and I haven't seen this, so I'm not quite sure what Mumbo's done, but he should be having an issue if he's built this correctly. So if you're interested in building this one, it does work. Honestly, it does work, and it doesn't suffer from that bug if villagers lose their points of interest. Now they do that, but if they can only pathfind to one, then once they lose it, they'll gain it back again because it's the only one they can pick. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I'm sure maybe Mumbo's he's placed the block in the wrong place or something like that, but who knows. But anyway, let's get back and wire up some more farms. So I'm wiring up the sheep farm right now. So on the other side of this wall right there is the lever, and so we get in power this way. So to turn on and off the sheep farm, we've got to go down there. So this big black blocks. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak. This big black box that's down there, that is the sheep farm. You can see the observers there and the dispensers. And yeah, how this works is there's a little etho hopper clock right there. Now, I used to have a sheep clock here. So every time the sheep would eat the grass, we'd fire this thing. But that ended up being a bit too random. And yeah, decided actually to switch it out for this clock just so it's a bit more manageable. So to turn this farm off, all we've got to do is stop that clock and then we should be good. So that's pretty straightforward. So I'm thinking... I think I might use slime blocks for this one because we've got a water thingy over there. So maybe just to mix things up a little bit and make things a bit more interesting, we can use some slime blocks similar to what we have there. We have the piston and a bunch of slime block going down. So yeah, just got to move this out and then put it down there. Now, actually, I'm thinking, as I just talk, I'm thinking maybe we should do this over here. Maybe because it's going to be on that block right there, there's going to be a lever. So maybe we can pull redstone that way. And then these could be free for other things that might go maybe over this way or down there or whatnot. So maybe I'll do that. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to move it over there. But yeah, that's the plan, is just to turn that clock off, and then this one should be done. And there we have it, all done. That was pretty straightforward. So we've got these all these slime blocks that come down and power eventually down to this piece of redstone right over here, and that goes into this torch. So the idea here is that if the lever is off, so if the light is off, that means the farm is off. That means we need to actually power this line, and which powers this repeater and this block, which locks the hopper, which turns the farm off. And of course, the opposite happens if we turn the farm on. That means that's all going to be powered, which means that will depower as it is now. So the farm is currently on. And if we flip the lever, yeah, we're going to turn this farm off. So that was pretty straightforward. And actually, I moved it over. So I think I said I was going to put it on that block, and then I realised that actually that is already controlling the chicken farm. So I moved it over one block to there. So, but yeah, that's all good in the hood. So another farm turned off. So that can save us some items if we don't need them flowing around this place. Now I'm in a little bit of a rush. I've got not much time because it's Doc M's charity stream, and I'm going to hop over there and hang out a bit on stream. And also, I think there's going to be a server there that we can all hang out together and dig some blocks. I think we're going to be digging a big old hole. So not quite sure what's going on there, but that's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to go and check that out. And yeah, I might include some footage. I might not, see how it goes, see how easy it is to record. And I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out, because sometimes those servers can be a bit laggy when there's loads of people on. But yeah, we'll see. So let's go and do that and see what's going on the charity stream. So here we are. This is Doc M's server, and yeah, the digging has already started. So there's this 400 by 400 area marked out by this yellow concrete and stuff, and we're going to be digging it all out. That's the idea. So yeah, they've done a whole bunch of building work. So there's a bit over there where we spawned, that platform. That's where we spawned in, and yeah, there is a whole bunch of peeps in here. Now I think everyone's gone underneath. There's some people. Yeah, there's still quite a few people here, but yeah, they're all down in amongst the the caves, trying to dig stuff out, because there's things to be found and stuff like that. So this is pretty cool. Look at this. Amazing. So there we go, people digging away. We are digging out the cancer. So I've seen a few people already. I've seen Methods, I've seen Mango, and other people from Psycraft. I've seen Sky Rising, and yeah, see a bunch of people. Obviously Doc's here, of course, goes without saying. But yeah, there's a bunch of peeps here, and yeah, I'm just going to fly around for a little bit just so you can see what's going on. And if I look at my tab screen, hopefully I can still fly. I'll turn this on. There we go. So I've dug 476 blocks so far. So yeah, I'm a little bit behind on the leaderboard, but yeah, we are doing it. We are doing this thing. So there's lots of people going on. Let's turn the chat off so you can actually see where we are. There we go. So yeah, just going to start digging away and see what happens. So this is going to be a bit of fun, and yeah. Oh, what's this here? I need to check this out. Okay, so we're down here. We've made it into this big box, and look, it's full of witches. So this is going to be pretty tough. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of us here trying to make our way in. Oh man, this is crazy. Oh, this is a lot of fun, and it's distracting me from my episode. But yeah, I might just have to stay here and try and kill some witches. But it's a little bit laggy. I guess this is always the case when you have a lot of people on a server. Oh, and the server closed. Oh dear. And so I got kicked from the server and I can't rejoin. There's too many people, but I think I'll have a break from that and come back here and do a bit of work here. So I think the next one to do is this one, which is the bamboo. And I think the best way to turn this one off, I've been having a quick look at it, is to basically extend this slime block line down here, which then puts this redstone block down there, and that basically pushes out the blocks which harvests the bamboo. But if we leave this block down, then it will just stay on top, and then that bamboo won't grow at all. So I think we're just gonna have to do that, and I think the best way to do that is just to power this line above the top. So I think we just need to we'll probably use one of our water triggers to come down, probably over here somewhere, come down, and we'll capture it. And then we just got to power each of these, because these are all individual. So they're all individual. So we need to have one redstone line that comes off of that, and then just power all of these lines off of it. And I think that'll do it. So how many have we got? 1, 2, 3. I think we've got 4 over there, or 3 over there. Maybe, is that 9? I think we've got maybe 9 here. Yeah, I think it's 9. So, all right. I think that's what I'm going to do next, to get this one down and worked out and plugged in, and then we can turn this one off as well. All right, it is done. There is our water trigger, and the water's going to come out just where my crosshair is there and fall down and go directly into this capture area right here, this capture device. And yeah, so it's going to be the same kind of thing we've already done over there, and it's going to power this redstone line right here into this repeater. And then we've got these redstone lines that go along across all of the individual bamboo farms, which will end up powering this repeater, which keeps this powered, which keeps the redstone extended and put into place there. So that should turn it off. So I think we just need to give this a quick test. So let's fly on up to the control room and flip the lever. So let's go into the control room right here, and you can see that the bamboo farm, the lever is on, so the light's on, so the farm should be on. So if we flip that, that should release the water and turn the farm off. So let's run around here super quick and see if we can catch the water as it falls down. Let's see, can we see it? Oh, I think it just went past. Let's see, zoom over here. There it is. Just catch it. There it is. It's coming down. Is it going to land in the right place? Land. Oh, yes, it did. Look, there we go. So all of the redstone is now down. The redstone blocks are now down and they are in place. All right, so that should mean, hopefully, we should check this out actually. That should mean that all of the bamboo farms are now off. And that means that, yeah, no more bamboo items will be coming through our systems. Let's have a quick look what it looks like inside the farm itself. Yes. Okay. Look at this. So these bars that normally break the bamboo are now constantly out. So the bamboo can't grow, and of course we won't get any more items. So that is how we're going to turn this farm off. All right. Super duper. That was really good. All right. So let me let you into a little secret. What I'm about to show you has actually already happened. So we're going to hop back and take a look at some things that happened on Doc's stream because I'm actually recording this bit of the episode after Doc has finished his charity stream. So he managed to raise over $41,000. That was totally amazing. So thank you to everyone that came to that and hung out. So yeah, let's head on over to some clips that I recorded as I was on the server, derping around and yeah, mining a big hole. All right, so we're back on the charity server, and things are going pretty well. we're digging out this hole. So we found this big obsidian block. Not quite sure what's inside it, but yeah, we are digging, and there's quite a few people here, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I think actually I'm going to stick here. I'm going to finish the episode here, and yeah, just get digging and help Doc out as best I can, and yeah, hang around. I've done a few screenshots of people. People come up and wanted a little screeny, so that's all good. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. So going to stick doing this, and just going to dig out a big hole, and we'll see how far we get. So keep an eye on Doc's channels for an update on how the stream goes, because this video will come out after the event. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So Doc, well done for doing this, my buddy. Well done. It's been a lot of fun. You're doing a great job. And yeah, let's see how far we can get and see how much money we can get for charity. Look at this mayhem. We're back on the server, and yeah, Doc's in the middle. Everyone's having a screenshot, and it's all got a bit crazy. Oh man, did a bit of lag, but yeah, it's all been good. So we are making lots of progress. Check this out. Oh, look all around there. We are making a lot of progress, and there's a lot of people here. Look at all this. Oh, this has been so much fun. Oh, really cool stuff. We've had, if you look on the side there is a scoreboard, and I am well off of that. So if I press tab, we can see just how many people are on, and right at the bottom there, I've mined 9,180 blocks so far. So I'm way off the pace of the leaderboard, but yeah, it's been really cool, pretty good fun. So yeah, if anyone's been here, oh, ow. Oh man, so if you were here, leave a comment in the description. Let me know if you came onto the server and you've done some digging. Let me know how many blocks you dug. Oh man, look at this. Amazing stuff. Check this out. We have done a lot of work on Doc's server. Oh my gosh, look at all this. This is a huge hole. Oh man, kind of got carried away. I've been digging and digging. But yeah, I need to help out and get to the final push. I think we've got about 2.5 hours left of the charity stream. So yeah, this episode's been a bit different. I hope it's been all right. But I think I need to focus on this and help these peeps out. Look at this. It is done. It is done. I think there's one block left right over here. Look at this. This is absolutely craziness. Craziness. Look at this. It's all been dug out with picks. Oh my gosh. It's the last block. I would have died. And here we are back at DocM's stream, and we've done it. We have done it. There's a couple of blocks just there in the middle. Everyone's getting ready to mine the last few blocks, but look at this place. It is totally and utterly empty. Look at this. A massive perimeter. Just think what you could do with this. So this has all been dug out by hand over the course of something like 10, 11 hours. Oh man, this has been epic. Absolutely amazing. And so here is the logo of the charity for Doc's stream. So yeah, if you wasn't able to catch the stream, then check out the VODs. This has been absolutely amazing. Good stuff. Oh man, look at all these peeps. Look at the peeps. Oh, there's a giant. Oh, good. Oh, this is so good, so good. All right, I think I need to wrap up the episode now. I think that's about it. I am bushed. I've done enough. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, then please hit the like button, and if you're new, then feel free to subscribe, and if you've got any comments or suggestions, then get it in that comment section. All right, my geeks, until next time, I will see you later.